quick. I ain't got much to say, man. I just want to get this off my chest while it's there. I hate fake outrage. I just know that all this shit that we be seeing is so fake, man. So I got about 10 minutes. Y'all come in, man, so I can say my piece. And my whole thing is, man, this fake shit with Kanye West, man. I'm just tired of seeing it everywhere, and everybody wants to talk about it like it's some real shit that's going on. First of all, let me give y'all a breakdown. You understand me? What is Kanye West doing? I've always broke this down. What he's doing, he's getting attention, and he's converting that attention, right? Because he knows what hot, he knows what sell, he knows what emotionally connects people to certain things. Number one, I think that this generation is emotionally disconnected and is divorcing racism. When I say racism, I'm talking about the fact when we see some shit that's going on, that's no longer the thing that drives people. We don't really care about that shit no more because we know it's classism. We know it's about money. We understand that the landscape has changed. Racism will disappear in the next 20 to 30 years. You understand me? Now, another reality is this. Uh-oh. Is that the real one? Because it's a lot I don't want to say about this. I ain't got long, but I got strong. I also think it's just a lot of fakeness. When I see all of the fake activism, you understand? Bro, it's a lot of fake shit, man. It was on my chest and I just had to get it off real quick.
Peace to the God.
Man, peace to the God, man. Listen, you know how much work you do, right? How much work me and all of our peers do. The exact thing that we'd love to see as far as economic liberation, education, setting an example, a new paradigm, a new archetype. Now, all of these people that got platforms, they believe that they so outraged, right, when a black man does something wrong, but when a black man does something right, they don't utilize their same platform to shed light on things. So I know that they're doing it for the exact same reason that Kanye West may do it, and that's just to get attention. If it wasn't a hot topic right now, they wouldn't be talking about it. You understand me? So it's a lot of fake activism, it's a lot of fake rage, and everybody doing it for money. So at the end of the day, I don't really want to see and continue to hear everybody trying to act like they the new Huey P. Newton because they can have an opinion on Kanye West's shirt and Candace Owens. I just get tired of seeing all of the fake shit because I know it ain't real. Because I can challenge you. If that's the case, put up the type of black man that you want to see and the type of black man that's doing the things that you believe should be represented as our culture on the forefront. Otherwise, y'all know y'all doing it for the exact same thing. It's to capitalize off emotions. That's it.
You bring up a good point, and that's why I wanted to tap in. I feel like we haven't had these conversations in a long time. Yeah, I think human nature is people always want to highlight the negative and not positive, and not highlight the solution. It's always a problem, but not the solution. And I think that's a bigger issue that we have in our culture, where we always highlight and we always protest problems, but we never champion and we never, just really celebrate solutions. I shouldn't say never, but a lot of times we highlight problems and not solutions. So I feel like the Kanye West thing, at the end of the day, Kanye is just Kanye. So I don't even know why people still get mad or surprised at Kanye at this point in time. Like he's yay. Yay.
I mean, it's. I think that's something that this younger generation understands, right? Like when we look at somebody that do some shit like that, we say, okay, it's an antic, it's propaganda. We shame or something. That's all it is. When we look at it, we're not emotionally connected to it, and I think that. Especially when I look at the political pundits and I look at the political aspect, they want us to be emotionally connected to it. They want us to hate it, right? They want us to have energy towards it. And instead, we divorce from it. We're like, man, I don't care. The brother did 1,000 things like that. He married Kim Kardashian and had 3 children with her. I mean, if that's not a statement of white lives matter, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to understand, like, if the man said that, in his song Gold Digger, you get on Leo ass for a white girl. He did that literally. If you accept him after he married Kim Kardashian, then how could anything else be an issue?
Yeah. I think it was expressed in a post that you made on Twitter. And I feel like we focus on the wrong things. And like nobody, Kanye West he's actually my favorite. He's my favorite. And
yeah.
he's not going to be my favorite, no matter what he does. Because I understand mental illness and I understand that he's an artist and I understand, but I'm not looking at Kanye as a political leader. I'm not looking at Kanye as a role model for myself. So what he doesn't. I don't have emotional attachments to his personal life choices.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of the music. I'm a fan of the art. I like, the idea of Kanye, but I think that we're too caught up in celebrating and worshiping celebrities that when somebody does something, it lets us down. But
That's
you're
a fact.
going to only be let down when you have full hope and aspiration in a person. So
That's a super fact.
you can't be let down when you have no emotional attachment, hope, or I don't expect anything from, not even no disrespect. I don't expect anything of Kanye.
I expect exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like that, he is fitting my expectation to a T. You understand me? Like it's like I seen Boosie come out and talk about him, right? I seen Jaden Smith and a bunch of things, but then I look at like Boosie, I'm like, bro, in your music you talk about killing black men, and one of your most famous feats is when you actually killed black men and got away with it. So I think we forget the reality of it is that when we talk about what's harmful from an entertainment style, right, and a propaganda style, what we push out, that's more harmful than any of the antics that I've seen bruh do, right? When I look at, even somebody like Jaden, I think he was dating white boys. So it's like, I'm just saying from a standpoint, all the entertainers, they might not say it, but it's like you expressing the same thing. And Kanye West is just more fearless on saying that, bro. The reality of it is y'all believe in exactly what I believe in. I'm just willing to speak that truth for when I feel it. And or the reality of it is that it's a blunt reality when it comes to Kanye West. I don't think Kanye West is no savior. I don't think he's no revolutionary in that sense of what I believe a revolutionary is, but I think that he's free, right? And I think that the most dangerous thing that exists today is when all of the fake activism want to stand in front of the people and act like, yo, I got y'all back. I rock with y'all. I love y'all. You understand me? This is why I got to be so vehemently against Kanye West, because you make it seem like him wearing that shirt is worse than Biden being president.
Or I'm going to be honest with you. Kanye West, that's not dangerous. Like him wearing a White Lives Matter shirt is not dangerous because black people going automatically, they're not paying no attention to that. Even white people are not really paying attention to that. But what is dangerous is people talking about promethazine and codeine and lean. What is dangerous is drill rap, talking about the ops and shooting somebody 87 times because that's believable and that's what people are actually doing. Nobody's going to go out and do what Kanye do, but people are going to take prescription drugs. People are going to join gangs and kill people, and that's the part that nobody really wants to talk about. We talk about influence and we talk about what's harmful. On a scale of 1 to 10, Kanye like a 1. But a lot of the stuff that we have no problems with, that we still champion the culture, that's just completely ignorant, that's a 10. So the frustration, I think, could be redirected at a source that's actually really harmful and really detrimental, as opposed to something that's a distraction. Kanye a distraction. And like I said, I love Kanye, but it's a distraction.
It's a distraction because nothing he's doing over there is relevant to real life.
What Kanye doing is not dangerous. But what is being championed in our culture is extremely dangerous.
Absolutely. I mean, I would love to see him utilize his billions of dollars and his influence in a completely different manner. But I no longer have expectations of Kanye West to do anything, right? I don't have any expectations of any billionaire to do anything because I believe that they have their track record and they decided this is how I want to make my money, this is how I want to live my life. I'm not going to automatically shift and turn into a 19 Keys or a Rashad Bilal. That's our job. You understand me? But what they learned, the same thing Kanye West learned, is that, attention rules the world. Media rules the world. As long as we can covet the emotions and the attentions of the people across the planet Earth, like the Kardashians have done, right? Then they can continue to rule the minds of the people. And what everybody else do is they play his game. That's all they do. They play his game, and then they hop into the news cycle of a news cycle that Kanye West has created. So now they can be on the news. Now they can get magazines get their quotes about this situation because they're going to love to create a big stir. But we're going literally into a global recession and depression, and that has nothing to do right with betterment of our people. So you would think that, man, if I really care about black people, then I'm gonna push Earn Your Leisure. I'm gonna push 19 Keys. I'm gonna put Wall Street Trap. I'm gonna push Ian. No. Instead, I really love my people, so I'm gonna talk about Kanye West wearing the shirt with Candace Owens.
But
That makes no sense.
you know what it is too, though, bro. And hip hop, like, we are hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up on music. You grew up on the music, fashion. Even if I try to disconnect from it, I can't. But black people hold music in too high of a regard because there's no other culture that cares that much about entertainment or their entertainers. Like, just think about it. You said, like, we on the brink of a global depression.
Yeah.
Market's down, stock market is down, crypto is down, unemployment is up, political unrest all over the world. It would be the equivalent of if Eminem, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. Really, like, what are we really talking about? Like, the fact that we're even having this conversation is disturbing because no other culture cares. Like, I don't know who's the hottest Chinese rapper. It doesn't matter.
Don't
it really
fucking
doesn't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really doesn't. Like I said, shout out to all the rappers. No disrespect because I love hip hop and I love the music. But in the grand scheme of life, we put too much emphasis and we give too much credit to entertainers. Where an entertainer's job is to entertain you. It's not to educate you. It's not to lead you. So we're the only culture that has our entertainers as our leaders. And every other culture knows that rap music is entertainment.
They don't take it that serious.
We're the only culture that actually knows that, thinks that this is a life that you can actually live. It's not. Rap music is not real life. That's the problem with it. It's like none of this is real life. The gangster rap is not real life. The Kanye West is not real life. The average person can't live like Kanye. That's not reality. Walking around with